Here we are then, Minecraft Story Mode, Buy It or Bin It review. You've got myself apps here from the Dimp Digital team. First off, Minecraft Story Mode has earned itself a Dimp Digital Buy It seal of approval. So that bit's settled. Let's crack on to my cards on the table. First off, I'm a big fan of the Telltale Games, so it'll come as no surprise if you listen to our weekly podcast, but I love their work and I make an effort to play all of their games. Secondly, I'm a big fan of Minecraft, so this really was up my alley. Minecraft and Telltale combined, and I was never gonna pass up the opportunity to play through this particular season. Thirdly, this review is only going to be of episodes 1 to 5, because originally season 1 was going to be 1 to 5 episodes. Since those have been released, they have announced they'll be creating 3 additional episodes to go along with season 1, but they're not out yet. I'm not going to stick around and wait for them. I want to review these first original episodes and give you my feelings on those. Lastly, pretty irrelevant, but I played it on the PS4. Okay, so the main review. Now, I warn you, because these reviews are always tricky, because so much of the Telltale formula relies on the story. And I hate giving spoilers, so I have to talk very generally about the game and not give anything away. Needless to say, it's going to be pretty short, and I just want to give you a flavour of the game and then give Minecraft Story Mode its official grading. Off the bat, there are some very, very strong episodes in this season, and I'd say there's 2 really strong episodes, 1 good episode, and then 2 pretty lackluster ones. It's a strange one, really, because it is inconsistent, and it doesn't start very well either, which is never a good sign. It gets better as it goes on, but it certainly doesn't start very well. And I was kind of sitting there thinking, Christ, what have they done here? But once I got over that hump, there was an enjoyable game there for me. They make some really nice and cool references to real life Minecraft situations, and they're really clever about how they bring those factors into the story. And that's great for someone like me, because I'm quite familiar with these. So it's a nice nod to its parent game. It's a lot more light-hearted than, say, The Walking Dead, but it does carry some emotional weight in it, and I think it will surprise a lot of people in that sense. The trouble is, as I mentioned, with this particular season, is that it is inconsistent. I felt like there wasn't, for the story they wanted to tell, they didn't have enough content, and they kind of stretched it out over 5 episodes when it didn't really need to be a full 5 episodes. It could have been, in theory, if you packed it full and was really tight with the storytelling, it could have been a free episode jobby like The Walking Dead Michonne. It could have done that. But the inconsistency stops it from ranking up with the top Telltale games. They've done a solid job, to be fair. You have to give it your hats off to them, because the parent game has no story and no characters, and they've managed to give me a charming story where I'm still going to stress about all the decisions that came my way. It was still a stressful experience. They've done well to pull essentially a story out of completely nothing and done a good job at painting a starter picture. And it's not completely perfect, it's not their best work, but if you're a fan of either, if you're a fan of both, definitely recommend picking this up. My official grading for Minecraft Story Mode is silver. Thanks for your time, and ta-da.